because it's like an exclusive interview.
Yeah.
With directors, executive marketers, and executive producers and everything. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and my platform, the opportunity to interview you guys with regard to the movie you guys are going to be shooting in the Garden. Actually, the heart of the Garden in George, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to start off with you guys. I'm going to go around. You guys can just introduce yourself, just let people know who you are and what part do you play in this whole project. And then from there on, I'm just going to ask you a few questions just to get to know you guys better as well as your role in this movie. Okay. I'll start with you, Udy. So you can just introduce yourself.
Thank you so much for having me. So my name is Udy, but most people call me Udy. I am from Nigeria, currently a student at the Nelson Mandela University. With the film specifically, I am involved in marketing, styling the wardrobe, and helping with the overall planning. So that's my particular focus. I'll be mainly with the wardrobe and marketing, and then helping alongside with the team to get everything.
So you're the stylist as well. You'll be rocking the people's clothing, the fashion executive to give you their title as well. That's nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Andile, what is your role in this movie?
First of all, guys, my name is Andile. My surname is Nodada. Most of people called me Navigator. I'm currently in Cape Town. I am the director in this project, but now I'm working to Ingwelo Cinema. Yeah, that's me.
Perfect. Thank you so much. You known as? You Andile. You also known as
Navigator.
Elaborate.
Yes, Navigator. Yeah, Navigator.
What is
I'm a director? Yeah. You see, I am the director, which means the guys they usually say that I'm giving them directions, which means I am the navigator.
Oh, okay. That's a nice way to give them.
Yeah.
So you're the navigator of Ingwelo Cinema.
Yes, I'm the navigator of Ingwelo Cinema.
Nice to meet you, Navigator. And then Clive, what's your role, sir?
Yeah, so I'm also Clive Magwaniza, and I will be representing KN Creatives, which is also a film production company that has been around not for so long. I think I've worked with Andile, no, not Andile, Yandiswa, who is also part of Ingwelo. So Yandiswa introduced me to Andile, who's the director for Ingwelo, and we said, let's tackle this project together. And so I am coming in as a producer, and I will be just looking to make sure that everything goes smooth for the movie. And making sure that everything that needs to be in place is in place before the technical team comes and do their thing.
So the food is also there.
The food is there. And the water is there.
To make sure that everything is hydrated and fulfilled.
Exactly.
So nice to know. So I'm going to start off. Thank you so much, you guys, for all introducing yourself. Like I said, I'm Rondy the Solus. I am the founder of the People's DNA. Okay, I am busy with my own thing, YouTube channel, podcast, international podcast as well. So this will go onto that platform as well, so that people can understand what we are actually doing in South Africa and the talent which we do have in South Africa. Okay, so I'm going to start off by asking you guys all questions. Not tough questions, please do not get nervous. Okay? I see Udy has a red t-shirt and I don't know why it was today a red t-shirt. So I'm just going to ask you guys all questions. And I'll start off by Andile. Seeing that you're the navigator, let me start by you navigating us the whole interview on the right direction, okay? Yes. So, how many movies has Ingwelo Cinema done, and how did you come to mind to start this in South Africa, and what was your passion that driven you to do this in South Africa?
If I can start from scratch, I won't finish. All of this started in 2007 with physical theater. I was an actor for stage productions. In 2010 is when I started to be interested in movies. Then I shot a movie called Schoolboy. It's available on YouTube. That is how I started to make more connections to the industry, to get more notes. And in 2012, I shot another one. In 2014 is where I met Yandisa. The time I was shooting Faced a Hard Time. And some of the filmmakers, they gave me some notes again. Then in 2018 is where I received a call from Zanzimechi to work to one of the shows called Umnyama as one of the directors. In 2020, I received a call from Cape Town TV to join a media team there as a news journalist and camera operator as well as editor. Then now as I'm doing this with you, and I was also a director of Umona, the Aftermath, the one that is currently on festivals. We selected in 2 festivals, Mkungundlovu Festival and the other one in Nigeria. We're still waiting. Maybe next month is whereby they will come with final results. Yeah.
So you've been around the block, Andile. You've been doing these things for quite a while. So you are actually vintage in the industry. Can I ask, is it safe to say so? Because maybe all of those projects you've been working on is also well-known projects in South Africa as well. So that is good to also know that you've been a journalist as well, which is like different aspects in the industry thing.
Yeah, but sometimes it comes together, because if I remember the time we were working on Umona, the Aftermath, Yandisa came to me with something that is written in paper. And as a journalist, I was meeting these stories, and I come back to Yandisa, these things are things that are happening real. Yeah. Let's try to implement it the way that those stories are happening. For example, Umona is about gender-based violence. Then it's like those cases are the cases that I had in real life. And now we're not just writing or improvising something that is not real. We come with something, with things that are real happening. What I'm trying to say, like my career and filmmaking, they meet together halfway to make one big product. Yes.
It's nice to know that you are actually taking us head on, whereby you're not going to sugarcoat anything which is happening in real life, and you're just telling the story as it is, because this is things we go through on a daily basis. We meet people that love these experiences on a daily basis. So it's actually nice to see that there's someone that is actually going for the horns instead of just going to the tail and just brush the tail the whole time, making everything look pretty. And I think we as South Africans need more truth, because I mean, like, we've been, how long, blinded by a lot of things that is happening in our nation. So it's actually nice to know that you do these things. Thank you so much for contributing to all of these things. Really appreciate you, man. So, Udy, your question is up next. So I know, I heard from a birdie name, I heard that you are also in art as well. So you like your music, you like your painting. So this is something actually different for your field. I mean, like, this is now marketing and fashion, but yet art is displayed in so many functions that it's not even funny anymore. So how does this feel for you to do a marketing for a whole movie and still to also dress people as well? I mean, like, this is like something new for you in the art form. Is it challenging, or do you feel it more thrilling and adrenaline, and it maybe catches more up to what your passion is? So how do you feel about the change, but also like using your passion to fulfill it as well?
Very exciting, right? Because this is actually the second film I'm working on with Yandisa. So the first film was Tomorrow last year, that had been released in December, which also had the same, themes of gender-based violence and using art as a way to address society issues. So there, I was mainly on the marketing side of things, and it's what I studied. So I'm a final year marketing student, and it's a nice opportunity for me to put into practice the things that I learned in theory. So that was a challenge, and it was COVID, and it was the first time, and I had my anxieties, and there were all those things. But what I'm very excited about now is, again, it's a different opportunity. It's a new opportunity. I've learned the lessons, and I approach things with that, type of perspective where I may not have been an expert at it, but the only way to become an expert is to do it and to put yourself in those situations and to work hard. So for this one, I'm trying to make sure that I apply the same rules from a marketing point of view, from a wardrobe point of view, and just, learn and watch different films and put that together. So
and see your theory come to life as well. That must be exciting. It's not like you just get out of university, go straight for the wolves, and then just be like, nope, where am I now?
Yeah,
so that is probably also exciting. So, Clive, you ready for my question?
Yes, I'm ready.
Sure, I always come with hard bullets to you. So, I know that being part of the industry in George, okay, and we have a huge industry in George, like the talent is, I don't even have words to explain the talent that we have in the George, So how does it feel to be part of this movie? Because I mean, I know this is the second movie that has been shot by Intuelo Cinema in George. So how does it feel to be part of it as well? And to be an executive producer as well on top of it, my friend.
Yeah, I must say that it's a big challenge, and the challenge gets bigger every day. I was not expecting it to be as big as it has gone, but I want to thank Andile and Yandiswa because they kept on, putting the stakes high, And I was thinking it's one of the short movies. No, it actually, is a very big project. So I think, like you're saying, there is a lot of talent in George. And I think with the help of people like Udy and Andile, I think this project will be a success. And I can see it going all over Africa. And we already have Andile.
International.
He's already conquering Nigeria, So working with such people who are already conquering lands outside of Africa is a privilege for me because they have acknowledged that I can also do, the things that they are doing. So I'm so much grateful and I'm so much excited. And I am bringing to the table expertise that I've been building over the years. So I'm really grateful for that. Yeah.
I'm also grateful for this opportunity. Thank you guys for choosing me. I really appreciate it. So Andile, I would like to know that I know this is the second movie that Intuelo Cinema has issued in George, but you are part of this one now. So how does it feel to come down from Cape Town and be part of the project here in George? And specifically, why did you choose George? Is George like that is being more characteristic to the movie? Or is it just, you just chose George because you saw the talent? Or what understated you why you chose George for this specific movie? And that you coming down from Cape Town to be the navigator?
You see, in George, we have a huge follow-up in George because of, you remember the time we were launching one of our movies. We were also invited by Nelson Mandela University to screen it there. Then it's like in this time, Yandisa came to me and said, what about now to do something here so that the people, they will watch, the people that they know, the people they meet every day, the people they see every day, then that will be a good idea. And the other thing, Intuelo Cinema is not a Cape Town production company. We have to travel the world and we have to go to different places and try to mix different languages to the movie. Last time we mixed to a movie called Two Broken. We had an English lady and a Xhosa speaking people, and now we're trying to put more languages to our movie to try to reach more audience. Yeah, that's why we're starting to go to other cities, go to another provinces, and to go even
So you want to get actually everybody in it. You want to actually embrace the 11 languages at the end of the day, not at the end of the day, not just stick to your basics, which we all know and learn at the end of the day. So that is nice to know. So you're excited to come to George. Please pack in a lot of clothes. We have 3 seasons in one day. Very important. And if it's winter, you must have lots of jackets because 3 o'clock it will be starting to rain and 4 o'clock the sun will be the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. So you must pack for the 5 seasons in one day. Okay.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm very excited about it. I already even applied for my leave to come. That's why I already planned for day one what I will do. I will come before the shoot, guys.
Yes.
Don't be surprised. I will come. Yeah, I want to come a week before the shoot so that I will know the place.
There won't be time as soon as you guys start shooting. There's no time to go and sit there and go to there. Hard work all the time. That's nice to know. Very, very nice to know. I mean, like, we've got 11 official languages, and yet there's not a lot of series, movies, documentaries, anything such as such that is made for everyone to watch at the same time. You know, so, and then sometimes someone has to adapt to understand what's actually going on in that movie. So it's actually nice that you guys are trying to educate us, yet also entertain us in one full movie, which is actually beautiful.
And
that is very nice.
And to be honest, the way I'm excited, guys, is like for us, Ingwelo Cinema will be also the first time to work in partnership with another production company for a full-length movie. We usual partnership in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but this one will be at the first time. And we're praying to God so that those two production company to work as one in this production.
Yes.
And try
you guys have big names as executive producer, navigator, executive session, and marketing. So I'm sure everything will go smoothly. Possibly there will be a lot of stress, tension, because of tired and nerves and everything going. But I mean, if you guys keep your heads, I'm sure everybody's heads will be also on the same level. I go Navigator is sticking to one spot. Udy is all right. Clive has been giving people food and water to relax, you know? So that is nice also to know that there are people there that, you know, that can stand up and be like, guys, let's not show that we are stressing or anything. Let's just see what we can do it, and then we think about it the next time we will do it. So I'm sure you guys will be fine. I don't have stress. I just want exclusive backstage, if that is possible. Like, I just want to kind of see at the backstage, take some more interviews behind the scenes and such and such.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you guys will be fine. So then, Udy, the next one is finished. Are you ready? So, Udy, what do you think? What do you imagine? What will your final product be? Like, with your role in this whole movie, what do you expect that what your marketing will be doing as well as your wardrobe? Will it be giving the characters the characteristics which they will need for that movie? And will your marketing be of a force that people will be engaged and would want to do it? Or would you just combine everything and show that this can be this and that can be that? And if you put it together, it can be all of that.
Yeah, indeed. My overall objective with this one is, okay, I'll start from a marketing point of view. So I think it's very important that if a product is being newly introduced to the market and the people doing it are new in that industry, and by new I mean haven't reached the point where something goes to Mnet and everyone knows about it, it's very important to put it in people's faces. And so from a marketing point, it's using music, it's using visuals, it's using storytelling, interviews, combining those together and giving it to an audience so that they can consume that. So having interviews with directors, having interviews with actors and the cast, and creating a place where everyone can access that so that people know about the film, the previous work, the intention. So I'll be trying to do that with this one and making sure that the rollout is very specific. And then from a wardrobe point of view, again so I'm someone who's very interested in all the arts. And when it comes to wardrobes, particularly in films, I've always been fascinated about how the character and the clothing item, you can already tell the person's personality through that. So I'll be trying to highlight that and going through the script, looking at the way they speak, looking at how they react to certain situations and thinking of how they would, put an outfit together and trying to make sure that it really fits into the storyline and gets people intrigued. So yeah.
That's for now.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Clive.
Yeah.
Now this guy, he has his own podcast, okay? He's also an IT guy. Like he helped me. Like I didn't know what was right here about now. I was just like, I don't see them, I don't hear them. Fix it. I don't know what's going on. And you're a photographer, you've been doing a few things here in George, and now you're being part of this new big thing in George. You know, this is a full movie. It's like a full cut 60 minutes, a full movie. How does it feel for you from George being in the industry and then moving to such a big platform with such ideal people, you know, that have been part of the industry for such a long time and to be part of the success as well? How does it feel for you? And what will be the next step then? Will you then open your own thing in George, or what's going to happen?
Well, I think from a technical point of view, I have always been a person who always wants to learn new things. So, like you said, I've been into photography, I've been into sound engineering, I've been into a bit of everything. And if you look at cinematography as a whole, it actually includes everything, you know. So at the end of the day, when we are on set, I hope that I'll be able to give my ideas to the other guys and that they will understand and take them. So yeah, that's the way I think my knowledge will come. I have a little bit of technical knowledge and I have a little bit of marketing. I have a little bit of that. So I can always give advice whenever I can see something. So yeah, I think it helps to know a bit of everything and then but have somebody who specializes in what they're doing and then sort of like help them with ideas. So I think coming to this movie is going to be a very interesting one for me personally because I'll be testing all my knowledge and then getting it perfected as well by other people who have been in industry already. You know, so yeah, I think it's going to be exciting.
It sounds so exciting. Like, guys, you guys need a water girl. I am willing and able. I can bring you guys water to the mic, to the wardrobe, to wherever the navigator will be at that time.
Yeah.
I will be able to bring the water. But Andile, this question is now for you. So there are 5 main characters, if I'm not mistaken. I have I took a look at some of the things that were here at Clive's house. So there is also other people there. But there's 5 main characters, which is Jason, Owen, Marcus, Sandy, and Jennifer. Okay, and I see that they're all in a certain age group. Is the age group as well as who these people are going to bring some sort of the title or what the movie is going about, or what are we actually going to expect? That's what I'm actually trying to figure out. Like, can you just give me like a bit of information of what we are about to expect?
You're breaking on my side. I didn't get your question, your actual question.
Oh.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So I'm asking, these 5 characters, right? Main characters. We got Owen, then we got Jason, then we got Marcus, then we got Sandy and Jennifer. Okay. So what can we expect from these characters? And I see that they're also in an age group as well, because it's from the ages from 22 and some of them is from 18, but all of them stop at 35. So what can we expect from these characters, and what type of characters should an individual have if they would want to participate or play the role?
That one I would love to answer.
Okay, yeah.
I'm passing the ball now. I'm passing the ball to the producer now.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll help you on this one.
You guys are not throwing each other's questions at each other. Navigator, I gave it to you. Giving it that thing to the producer. What do you want to give something to one of these characters?
Okay, yeah, let me just try to give my own look at these characters. Yeah, like you're saying, there are different age groups and obviously different like races or yeah, and it's like they're all dynamic and different. Even the age groups are different. And you've got Jennifer, who's a troubled girl from a troubled family who grew up without both parents, and then you've got the other guys who also have their own problems. So you're looking at like family brokenness and a lot of trouble. You know, you're gonna expect a lot of drama. You're gonna expect a lot of drama. You know.
I South Africa's well known for drama, so there's nothing new about that.
So yeah, so I'm expecting to see a Jennifer who's like a bad girl. You know, some of the wardrobe is like leather jacket, you know, and you know, you're expecting a lot of drama from this girl, and she's just that bad, you know.
Bad! Bad! She's bad!
Yeah, she's a bad girl, you know. So I'm really think that we get somebody who's going to portray this role in a very, very, very clear way. So yeah, I'm sure, Mr. Director, you will help us to articulate this badness in this girl, because that's my favorite character actually, Jennifer.
You like bad girls?
Yeah, I like bad girls in the movie. Yeah.
And the others, what can you see from the others of it?
Well.
Okay, give me something about Owen. Something about that name is very, very, very nice. What can I expect from Owen?
Who's gonna speak now? I don't think. I wish Andy was here today because.
Okay. I don't know who the question was being asked. Owen, so young guy, he's one of the people that, not to give away too much, but the nice thing about Yandisa's writing is that he's really able to express who one is, you know, and truly express the person's perspectives and how they view the certain situation that's. So Owen is someone who is trying to figure out a whole lot of things. Doesn't know exactly where he lies, but it comes at the end of the story, you know. So I like that this particular story that is the story that allows for people to realize, as much as circumstances can lead us to make some difficult decisions, often they can have bad consequences, you know, and he always has a lesson within that, and Owen forms part of that lesson.
Nice.
I think it will be exciting for people to introduce them to that character. Yeah.
Nice. These characters sound so nice.
Yeah.
Can I be one now? I'm just joking, guys. My acting is pathetic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to audition. So then I'm just going to then ask, how can people audition for these roles? Where can they get hold of you guys? How are the auditions going to be done? There's a certain way you guys are going to handle the auditions. Is there a time frame when auditions have to be done? You know, all of these type of things. Like, how can we inform people how to go about this?
In terms of auditions, we came with an idea of because of now we can't do like a face-to-face auditions because of the corona COVID-19 regulations. Then we decided to do an online audition, such as people we post at all our social media. And we also posted our number so that people, they will send audition videos, the monologues, of them performing. We explained the characters that we need so that people they will send their audition sheets. Those people we chose from, we didn't choose anyone yet because we're still receiving messages. After we saw those the candidates, we'll send them now the actual audition script whereby they will perform what we are giving them to perform. But for now, we're taking like their idea. They can just show us whatever performance they want, so that we'll see how the artists they are created. We want to see their creativity. On the second one now, on our top 8 is whereby now we'll give them the script, then they will perform it. Producers and casting directors, whereby they will meet and decide which one is suitable for the character. Remember, we can get the good artist, but too good for the character. We have to try to link those two things, the character and the performer, to be one person. For example, you cannot take me to act a fast character because of I'm very slow on movements. You can't make me, for example, para the donkey, those one who move a lot and all of that. You can't make me that because of even to my movement, I'm too slow. Then it's something like that. We will check as directors and producers when we choose to go. Okay, we have Owen here, we have you here audition for this thing. Now we try to link you so that we'll come with exactly what Yandisa wrote. Is how things. The people that we won't choose doesn't mean that they are not good. It's just because they are not linking with this character we're looking for.
Oh, that's good. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration before choosing someone for that certain, because you want also the message to be brought over in the correct way for that character, in the correct perspective, and everything such way.
Yeah, and what I love, all the people that will apply on this audition thing, we'll keep them in our database, so that whenever we do anything, we'll try to go back to our database and check those people, and we try to contact those people that they are still available. Even if we hear from the other production companies, we'll communicate with those production companies. Okay, we have these people who auditioned on us, and we will like to forward the links to you so that you can. You see, we'll try to find something as time goes, paying or a non-paying job, but we'll try to do something. For example, the people we were working to from Umona, I think 3 of them now, they worked on Mzansi Magic already because we hear like some of the auditions. I remember the guy called Inga Nwede. I assisted him to get a job on Mzansi Magic, the latest movie called Isono. I assisted him to get it because of we saw the energy he put to our project, and we trusted him to go and not really represent it. We are not an agent. You will go there and everything straight to him. But what I'm trying to say is like it's not just end there when you send us audition kids. We try to do a follow. We try to assist. We try to do all our best, trying to give back to the community, to make sure that the artists they get exactly what they want to. Yeah,
that's nice.
Even the true we bring in our films for those who will be selected will be a great experience to them because of, for example, our cinematographer is a girl called Kamveli Lefestemele. It's an experienced lady from UCT in Cape Town. Even the sound guy is also an experienced sound guy. Is also from UCT. We will use a proper equipment to shoot. We'll follow a proper procedures. We'll make sure that from us in Wolo Cinema and KM, they will come out with experience and come out. It's not only just for this movie. We're preparing for them for the future. Whoever we work with, we have to make sure that when you get to the industry, it will be easy for them because we'll do exactly the way things happen to the industry. We won't like come with those kind of things. People, they will improvise, we explain the scene, then they improvise. No, we won't do that. We'll give them something that is written down, something that they will read, they will practice, and they will perform, and then they will try to own the lines and all of that. Those are the kind of people we're looking for, people that will be able to read something and memorize something and try to own it. Then you keep, as directors, we're not saying that you will say it word by word, but you have at least to use the roadmap we're giving you, the script, to send the message that the writer is trying to send and even the actor have to exactly say what Yandisa wanted to say to the script, and the actor is like it's the voice of Yandisa. I don't want the actors to change what Yandisa said. The nature of the scene, the nature of the lines have to remain the same. Although you change some words that you would not feel comfortable around it, you just change there. Okay, I can't pronounce. I can't pronounce well. I'll try to change this one and put this one. All of that. But when we say cut and say, okay, God, let's redo it. They take, please try to deliver the same thing. We don't want people to trust the words a lot, because of that will be a problem to the post-production. At the end of the day, I won't be an editor in this movie, and we don't want to give an editor a hard time whereby you will find all the clips, all the angles are different words, different meaning, or each and every takes a new statements and all of that. We don't want those things. That's why we were looking for people that who can able to memorize lines, who can able to own the story, who can able to read and start, who can able to listen, and someone that want to learn. We're looking for people like that. We don't stress much about the experience of the actors, because of the time we came to George. We know that, first of all, in George, there's no film school, is it, Anne? In George, there's no film school. Then the time we came to George, we know that people, most of people who will get there, they don't have experience. We have to try to do all our best to give them the right experience, no shortcuts, nothing. We implement exactly what is happening to the industry, so that when the film is out, people, it's not only the film is out, people, they have experience when they apply to other production companies, maybe in Joburg, their life is easy, you see.
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
So if I failed in my oral in English, can I still put my name in? Because I can't. You will still be fine. So you want people to memorize the words. So if you fail your oral and presentation course in school, think much twice before you enter. Yeah. Correct, Navigator.
Yeah, that's correct. That's
perfect. Okay, and then when can we expect the movie? Is it going to take long? Is it going to take short? Is there going to be a premiere?
You see, the movie thing is like now we all focus to the making of the movie. As why I'm not big to the screen?
Yeah.
Why I'm not big to the screen?
Well, I don't know. You're the best person to answer this one.
You're the navigator.
Okay. What I'm saying, guys, is like, for now we all busy with the preparation of the movie. We, as we all know now, because of COVID-19 thing, we have a limited crew. It's like now the only thing we know now is a shooting date. And when we're going to start to edit, we know that. But as I said, that I'm not going to edit, which means I don't know how fast is the editor. I don't know how fast are the composers, the one who compose the background, the one who will do the color grading. Filming is not just to shoot, then we are done. There's a lot of things need to happen after the shooting. For example, we can shoot now in September, but maybe only to take the clips and arrange the clips and name each and every clip, so that it will be easy to edit, to arrange the clips and the sound and all of that can take 2 months. You're not even started to edit. You just to put everything together.
Put everything together.
So that will be easy to edit. That will take even 2 months, because of it's like will be a lot of clips, video clips, will be a lot of sound clips. All these things are one, they have to go together. Even the editor now, we have to collect all of that thing to put in folders and all of that, so that it will be easy to edit. And after we combine everything, will be a background sound that needs to be composed straight for the movie. We won't use the already made soundtracks. We have to compose for the movie, so that it will make more sense, and we will be able to own all rights of the movie. to not
Totally understandable.
to not violate third time music right. You see, then on the moment I cannot tell when the movie will be right, but as soon as we know the dates and all of that, obvious, we'll update the audience. We'll tell them, as long as they keep on following Inwelo Cinema and KM on social media, they will see when the movie will come out.
I will wait. Perfection takes time, Navigator. I will wait. I will wait for that movie to come. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. That was very nice. One more, Navigator.
We are done.
One more. Just
Yeah.
one more.
When we start to be like warm, ready.
You're gonna be warm at the beginning. You're gonna get warm now.
Yeah. When we're ready to start.
People too much. They must also keep themselves warm and wait for what will be happening. So we don't want to give them also too much. We can always do a follow-up as well, which I am willing and able to do for you guys.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
You know, just the brief down to introduce this is what's about to go down in George with all the beautiful executives of all departments, which is going to happen. So yeah, where can people though be on social media, see or get some information of what will happen, where they can send their virtual auditions and stuff? Is there a certain platform? Is it on Facebook? Is it on Twitter? Is it on Instagram? Is there a certain number that they need to contact? All of those things as such. Like, where can we inform people where to do the auditions for now?
Okay, so let me take that one. So at the moment,
jump in.
okay, so at the moment we have a casting call that we have prepared, and on the casting call there are two WhatsApp numbers that people can send their profiles and their videos and everything, and those numbers are I think 071 7996, and then there is also another number which is 074 0783. So we have those two numbers, and then we will be able to obviously take those details and upload them on our database. So yeah, at the moment we're just using those two numbers to get our auditions going.
Okay, you guys can also see that poster then on the People's DNA platforms as well. I will put it up there.
Yeah.
It will be on Twitter, Instagram, as well as on Facebook. And then, yeah, that is there anything you want to say?
Okay.
Should I start from a corner? Clive, is there something you want to say?
Well, I just want to encourage people to audition. If you know you're in the film or you're an actor, please contact us, and then we will decide if you are the one or not. Don't disqualify yourself. I mean, this is an open platform to anybody. And I think for the people in George, it's an advantage because you're just on the doorstep. Mm-hmm. So, and I don't think this is limited to anyone in George as well. If you feel you can move from wherever in the country you are and you can come to George, perfect. And you can come and audition for this role. So yeah, I just want to encourage anybody to audition. Yeah.
Even for the people that who would like to be our interns to this movie.
Yes, interns.
They are more than welcome. The students, filmmaking students who join us, they are more than welcome to come and observe and assist wherever they see they can assist. We are open for that. As long as they tell us in time, they apply in time, we have their name, we check their background and all of that, then we approve their internship, then they come, we work together. Because of this movie, it's not just a movie, it's something that we're trying to combine different people and try to give experience and trying to give back to the community as we already in the industry. Most of our individuals, we are already in the industry. That is very important to go back to our community and give back what we learned from the industry, so that our community will grow each and every day. Yeah. then we don't have a limit, guys. All the people that are interested to participate in this movie around George or even around South Africa, the whole world, whoever was interested to be part of this project that we are working on is more than welcome to join us. We'll just use the same details Mr. Clive just gave to apply, so that we'll be able to approve. Then we'll work together.
And you, Udy, anything else to say?
I'm excited. It's going to be nice. It's going to be very cool. And thank you so much, for doing this and speaking to us. I think that's really important. And yeah, people must look out.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. And this was the People's DNA. This interview will be on all my social media platforms. I'm planning to put it on my YouTube channel as well as on Facebook. I'll try to make it an audio to put it on a podcast. We'll see how that works. But y'all can get it. I will send the links for it so that you guys can distribute it and get the information out there. But thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I feel sorry with Mr. David. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for having me, guys. Really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.